Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. On this channel we post writing tips, unboxings, book hauls, book reviews and the occasional vlog, and today I have a writing tips video for you and we are discussing how to write anti-heroes. So an anti-hero is basically a hero, but they're not quite as stereotypically good as a hero for three general reasons. One is they do good but with less good methods. So this is someone who maybe saves the day, but they don't really care who they trip up along the way. Two, they do good things but experience a deep internal struggle. This you could possibly say counts as the Grinch from Dr. Seuss because they have a deep internal struggle but ultimately do good in the end. Three, they do good but with less good reasons. They're motivated by self-preservation, or they just want revenge on someone and helping the good guys gives them that revenge. With these three main reasons to be an anti-hero, there are roughly 5 types of anti-hero. Before we get into the 5 different types of anti-hero, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you like to see as soon as I upload, click that little bell down below. Your continuous support means a lot, so thank you guys so much. Type 1, the polar opposite of your hero. For example, your hero is physically strong, but your anti-hero is mentally strong. Your hero is really loud and friendly, and your anti-hero is a bit quieter, sarcastic, and not as friendly. Example of this would be Loki and Thor. Loki, although is seen as a villain, are actually often hero, but he's the complete polar opposite to his brother Thor. Number 2, the selfish knight. A selfish knight is the reluctant hero. They want to remain neutral, they don't want to fight, but ultimately they get dragged into it because they have to help. Number 3, the pragmatic hero. They'll do bad to ultimately do good. These anti-heroes also generally don't show much mercy, which is one of the reasons they're willing to do what it takes to get the job done. Number 4, get it done. This is normally a very cynical, misguided, revenge-driven hero, and they really don't care if they have to kill to get to the end goal. And then number 5 is the hero in name only. They have no morals, they don't care who they have to kill to get to that goal, but ultimately what they do is for the greater good. The only reason that this last type of anti-hero can still count as a hero is if your villain is 10 times worse than they are. If you have a villain who's slightly questionably good, this anti-hero will not work. Now you know the main 5 types of anti-heroes, you know the 3 main ways someone can be an anti-hero. Why do we use anti-heroes as writers? A lot of writers use anti-heroes to complicate the plot a little, to make it more interesting. An anti-hero is really useful for building natural tension because they're not a stereotypical hero, you don't quite know what they're going to do. And this really fits into today's modern publishing where people really enjoy morally ambiguous and grey characters. I have done a video on these type of characters. If you haven't seen those, the link is above me now. But anti-heroes are sort of part of that genre because the anti-hero, they will solve the problem in the story in one way, but by creating another. Tony Stark is a great example of an anti-hero, and they are type 1 of anti-hero, the polar opposite, which is why Iron Man and Captain America clash so much, because Captain America is the hero. There's no question they're a hero. Whereas Tony Stark has questionable methods at times and also needs a selfish reason to be involved in the fight, unlike Captain America, who selflessly will always be involved in order to save people. Because these two bicker, it makes scenes of discussing the plan or how they're going to go ahead, how they're going to defeat this villain, much more interesting to the reader or the watcher because they don't know how it's going to go, because these two characters do not get along. So it's touch and go on if they will actually put their heads together and think of a plan or not. Another thing that you can do with an anti-hero is give them a positive character arc. So this is where they begin as the anti-hero, completely selfish or alone or sort of more villainous really, but by the end of the book they progress to being more like a traditional hero. They either develop greater sentiments or they develop higher empathy, they forgive their revenge, they forget their selfish needs and wants and help those around them. You do not have to give your anti-hero a positive character arc. You can also give them a negative, where they start off as an anti-hero who's possibly quite alright, and then by the end they're dark and jaded, but they've completed the task, they've saved the day, but it has hurt them greatly and they will never be anywhere near a hero ever again. And that's it for our discussion on writing anti-heroes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. To see as soon as I upload, click that little bell down below. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Tumblr. I post bookish pictures as well as my writing tips and unboxings on there. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye!